20 to 7 in the morning, the last day of August. Had a good lot of rain, and everything is real wet. So this little video is going to be thoughts of a milkmaid, an old milkmaid, or at least an older milkmaid. All the different thoughts and ideas and considerations, and looking for solutions that one is doing a lot of the time. Thank you, dear flowers, that you are there. Here is one of my beautiful little cows. And the thing is, the beautiful thing is that all is quiet. 2 quiet cows. That was the first moo since yesterday at about 1 o'clock. See, the thing is, I've been challenged a real lot, not just with the cows but also with my dogs. So I've been in a real learning process, and hopefully I'm becoming wiser. See, the thing is, especially Nula, she just won't have her calf locked away at night. So she's been mooing, which is quite strange because she didn't do that in the beginning. Not very much anyway, but we've had some nights where she's just been mooing and waking us up. And the neighbours are not very far away, maybe 100 meters. And I mean, they're being woken up. And I mean, they moo so high, so loud, so they can hear it far away. So it's a real problem. And I want my sleep too, so it's not only for the neighbours. So what do you do? And so they've been together all night, and the little calves are in here. I went out here at 4:30. Oh yeah. And they're not real desperate because they've had a feed during the night. Yeah. I could try sitting in here. Oh, good. There's not much light here, but we'll give it a go. So, so the thing is, when you have milking cows, I mean, there's many. I want it all. I want the best solution. I want the calves to be happy. I want the cows to be happy, and I want to have the milk. I want them to graze on pasture. I don't want to feed them apart from hay that I'm buying at the moment, which I probably will be for many years in the winter time. But mainly they're just on grass, and they're outside as much as possible. And the cow, when the cow has given birth, all her hormones and all her instincts are geared for having a little calf. And there's no doubt the cow enjoys it very, very much. And when they're together from the very beginning, they bond very, very, very strongly. Yeah. So, so what they want is to be together all the time. But for me to have the milk, I have to separate them. And how do you do that? So yesterday I tried separating them during the day, and they mooed for about 6 hours because there was an electric fence between them. And really, when you look at the rhythm of the cow, yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Holly's getting a little bit more tame. Yes, yeah. Not so scared anymore. When you look at the natural rhythm of the cow, I mean, they do sleep most of the night. The calves will go and have a drink during the night, but they're not very active. So all the eating and all the being together, all the licking, all the drinking milk is really happening in the daytime. So separating them there is just so unnatural. So I had actually decided from now on with these calves, they're going to be maybe 4 months or maybe 5 months when I wean them. But I thought I'd just have them separated during the day and I'll milk at night. But really, it just is such a job. So my plan is now, because I went onto the internet on the family cow forum, or what it's called, and apparently when you separate a cow and a calf, the main thing is that the cow can see the calf and the cow can smell and lick the calf. So the calf can get its, they can sort of get their noses and they kiss each other. Yeah. And that calms the cow, that she can see and actually lie down with the calf. So my plan is today to make a calf pen in here, because they actually enjoy being in here. And I'd rather have the cow out on pasture all the time, also at night. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sort of a calf pen in here so that they are behind bars and the cow can actually come in here if she wants. So from outside. Yeah. See, they're not desperate because their udders aren't full, because they know very well that when a certain amount of hours have gone by, their calves want food. So anyway, so that the plan is that the cow can actually, I'll leave this open and lock them up at about sometime tonight. And so the cow can actually go into here and lie down next to the calf. And she can see it and she can lick it and smell it. Because what I've done until now, and with the Jersey cows, this was never a problem. I've never experienced actually a cow calling so much as these Dexters. And we've had cows for 25 years, so this is quite unusual. See, we used to have the thing is, I usually just lock them up in here that I've shown you. So the calf is in front of the cow when I'm milking, and I had Holly in the back. So Rosie couldn't get near her, and I had Emily in here, and that was on purpose because sometimes the calves will lick each other and they will actually damage each other's udders. So I didn't want to do that either. So there's just so many things. Yeah, there's just so many things that you think of when you have cows. What was I going to say? Yeah, the other thing is this milking area. I don't want to have the cows lying there because they'll soil it. And when I come out in the morning and I want to milk, it's all just full of wee and poo. So you want the milking area, I mean, that is the best. The milking area should not be an area where they sleep, because it just keeps everything clean and tidy and more hygienic. So, I mean, when you want to design a place like this, there's different things. Yeah, you actually want to have an area for sleeping and an area for milking. So, but the thing is, it's smart to have the calves in front of the cow or near the cow when you're doing the milking, because that calms her too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cows in now. It would be easier to take the calves in first. I think I'll do that. Just give it a go. You can see how I go. my God. Life is fun. Life is challenging. I just love this fence. I really love it because I can just move it around as I like. I'm just going to put this on onto Emily. Yeah. You do. Yeah. And they like to go into this stable because they're used to it. Yeah. And then come the cows. Oh God. So I'll see how much milk there's left for me, and we'll see how we go. Yeah, so I've done the milking, and here we have two very happy cows and calves. Life is good. And I've had them in here. I think that's very helpful. It just gives a good, just a good rhythm, and I have better control over them. And I have my beautiful new hay here. It smells and I think tastes just wonderful. Yeah. So I'm already feeding in August, which is very unusual for me, but it just gives me this peace and quiet. So, and here's the beautiful pasture. Going up here. Let's open the fence here so they can come through. Yeah, come sit. Yeah, that was the thing I was just, I forgot to say before, that when you separate them with an electric fence, it's not the same. It's actually very stressful for them, especially when they're so young. I mean, when they're older, it's fine, but they can't go close to each other and smell each other and lick each other. So they don't feel they're together. They feel, I think, when I did it yesterday, I've done it during the night, and that's when they called a lot. And I did it yesterday, and they called a real lot. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting tonight to see if they will be much calmer. It's okay, a little bit of mooing, but they have to stop after a couple of days because we want to sleep. So the electric fence is good when they're older, but not when they're so young, and the mothers want to really have the connection with them at night. So what I'm going to do is they're going to be able to get close and yeah, just see how we go. God. See you, my friend.